They assume we basketball. They assume we all basketball. But we actually really offer a wide array of services for youth and families. If it's financial literacy, tutoring, we definitely do job programs. We definitely promote health. We got health fairs. Just a lot of stuff that goes on beyond basketball. But that mentoring is the umbrella. And everything that falls under that umbrella we do. These youth see way more than people our age have ever seen. It's just the amount of violence and the amount of death is just crazy right now. You're watching the news and you see every other day somebody shot, and it's a young person. People tend to focus on the murders and whatnot. The physical, the emotional, the mental abuse that's daily. It may be coming from a household, might be coming from friends, it may be coming from anywhere. It's a lot. They didn't just get this and pick it up and do it. When they were born and they were babies and they were 2 and 3 years old, hugging and kissing on other babies in daycare, they wouldn't think about a gun or shooting or doing what have you. They got exposed to that at some point. I would remind adults to watch the exposure. Watch what you put them into early. Slow it down a little bit. It's a blessing to make it back to the door from what these kids do every day.
That's how I got into being a credible messenger, man. Just being around the community and wanting to be able to give back to it somehow. And if me having some kind of expertise from the streets that they think is credible, I'll take it and I'll put it out there for them. Produce what I can. So far, so good. For me, it's like just getting those job follow-ups, man. Trying to get these guys with a job, keep them situated after we're done, because the main thing with a lot of these guys is they have too much time on their hands. It's too much. And not too many resources for them to get around. So they do what they do, man. That's just unfortunately getting into the wrong kind of trouble. But that's what we do, though. We tell these guys, even after the program's over, we're not going to dump on you guys like that. We're going to stick with you. We're going to see how we can still help you out throughout the time. You ain't going to have that priority status, but you will definitely get some follow-ups with us.
I would love to sit down with people that make the policies and make the rules and what have you, and figure out a way to put all that on paper. Because it's those little battles that make up that work. They will only see how many homicides happen, how many non-fatal shootings happen. It's how much didn't happen is what we need to put on paper. How many times did we stop a shooting, a fight, an argument? Because that's what started. Start from, the going back and forth. How many times did we get in the way and have situations where we taught the youth how to communicate a little better than what they were, and to find ways to put that on paper, to quantify that, to make it digestible for people that really don't know what the work look like. It's the needs. Some of these families are needy. They need things, and we just definitely want to provide help. And county is a catalyst for that. County helps. But like I said, we would go through them directly for housing. We don't have housing, county does. We don't have some of the job resources county does, so we're working with county in that regard. You go from working in silos to working with a conglomerate of people all across Milwaukee County. We might be working with the same kids. We wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for the credible messenger. Now I can call the South Side, I can call West, I can call East, I can call any of the other entities that we work with, get information, provide resources, just kind of shoot that information back and forth, where before it would have just been us in the silo working alone, you know what I mean? But now it's, we got partners, and it's a strong network. I think it makes it work. I think it's one of the most innovative things county has done in a long time as far as getting people out of the silos and working together for the betterment of our youth.
Thank y'all so much, man. Much appreciated.